Hello, it is day 2. I didn't get too much sleep. I got enough sleep. But today we're gonna go see Mount Rushmore and Badlands National Park. It'll be good. But I'm gonna go ahead and shower and probably get some food, and then we're gonna get on the road. Here's Angel. She's adorable. So, I just showered. I just want to say this. The night before I left, one of my cats scratched like the bottom of my foot. That was the worst time I could have got that scratch on my foot. Anyway, Dad's in the shower, we're about to leave. There's Angel. That was Angel. So, like I said in the video, day 2 is dedicated mainly to Mount Rushmore. We do also see the Badlands, like I said. However, there was one, let's be generous and say important stop along the way that my bud wanted me to check out. And yeah, we'll be getting there soon, but we're heading, this is pretty much the whole trip today is going to be in South Dakota. We go up northwest through Sioux City and then Sioux Falls and then head just west. And yeah, then we, we'll get there. But anyway, I'm excited to show y'all this stop. I did want to take a minute to show y'all this lovely picture I took while on this drive. Here it is. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah, I actually did get a number of pictures of how she was sleeping throughout the trip because she found new and inventive ways almost every day. But we'll get to the rest as we come along. But wasn't she just adorable? Let's get one last look at that picture. Yeah, look at her. Cute. Anyway, moving along. I did also want to point out, when we left in the morning, you might be able to tell it was a little foggy, but more interestingly, if you look at the clouds, you can actually see multiple layers of clouds. I imagine the lower layer is, what was causing the fog, and then the upper layer is what's causing the rain. Mildly interesting, thought I'd throw it in there for funsies. thankfully, after, you know, a bit of driving, the weather did clear up. There was no more rain. The clouds came out, as you can see. And so at that point, we decided to take a quick pit stop just for, you know, to go to the bathroom, stuff like that. And we also saw this thing. Kind of neat, whatever it is. It looks like a giant teepee statue, but, you know, I guess South Dakota is a good place for that. Why not? If you look closely, you might see this weird divide on the screen here. It's, you know, upon looking back, it's definitely not the camera. This isn't caused by that. It's the windshield itself, and I really don't know why that is. Maybe my dad has an explanation. Maybe the driver's side of the windshield is actually designed to be a bit more shaded. I'm not really sure, but it's a little unusual to see it in the video, just because you can really tell when it's bright outside, you know. Well, here we are at the suggested stop. My bud wanted us to stop at. We are in Mitchell, South Dakota. If you know the town, it is known for one very specific thing, and I'm gonna tell you what it is in this very, very brief clip. Corn Palace. So yes, we stopped here to look at the world famous Corn Palace, I guess, and yeah, we also saw corn related stuff. And also, look at this. What is this? It's like some sort of Jesus camp thing? What is this? Look at this. What? Alright, anyway. We also did stop and eat here at this nice little restaurant. It was, you know, it was like Tex-Mex type stuff, and we wanted to see if they actually could mimic it being South Dakota. It was pretty good. I had some weird pork belly, bacon, pork. It was basically a whole pig on a sandwich. And it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. I do actually get pictures of food later on in the videos here, but I hadn't started doing that yet, so no pictures of the food, just the restaurant. Enjoy. Oh, and how could I forget this lovely gem from Mitchell, South Dakota? We did also see these. My dad was pretty amused by them, and also obligatory ass picture right here. Yeah, enjoy. And yeah, I just came across those pictures and figured I'd share. Anyway, we're about to make another stop, and I'll go into some more details then. So as you can see, we did make another rest stop, but this particular rest stop was very interesting. It was right before crossing the Missouri River, so it had this neat statue of Sacagawea. This is apparently Lewis and Clark had stopped here on their big journey, and you know, they were memorializing that, I guess. And then there was also a very short hike that I went on. Yeah, you know, it was like a quarter of a mile, but still, it had some good views. Like, yeah, you saw those views. They were pretty good, right? Anyway, we kept going after that, and our next stop was Badlands National Park. So we'll be getting some real neat pictures from that soon. Oh, along this drive you may notice how flat it is, how clear you can see the sky. I did get some, let's say, Windows screensaver type pictures, like here. You can see that it just looks so, like that could be a computer background, you know? And also, look at this one. I mean, both of them, man, both of them. But, you know, pretty interesting drive. Obviously, we hadn't got to the really cool stuff just yet, but, you know, we're definitely starting to see some stuff that neither of us have seen before, so that's a plus. And here we are arriving at Badlands National Park. We arrived just before the sun was starting to set, so it seemed like almost the perfect time to get there. You know, I mean, this was like the first major stop where we, were seeing something where we were just kind of speechless. We didn't even know what really to say because we'd never seen anything close to this in real life. And obviously the slideshow's going right now. It was just incredible. And I even like made it a point to put a time lapse of us driving through it, which I will show. I'm either showing or I will show in just a moment. It's just definitely a good step up from Garden of the Gods. I'm sorry to shit on Garden of the Gods so much, but it really is just like it's just nothing compared to everything else that we saw. Even the Badlands, which was the very next day. But yeah, good stuff. After this, we moved on to Mount Rushmore, which isn't too far. It's not far at all. And once we got to Mount Rushmore, that our campsite was like maybe like 20 minutes away from Mount Rushmore. So, we're almost at the end of day 2. Not quite, but almost. We'll talk about Mount Rushmore when we get there. And we are once again seeing the sun set slowly as the time lapse progresses. But this one looks really cool with the clouds coming in and out. You can see like the lighting behind the clouds. It looks like heavens above us or something like that. It's pretty neat to look at. I am going to be doing so many little voice clips on just the sky because it intrigues me so much. It's so beautiful to look at just to me. So I apologize if I'm kind of beating a dead horse about the sky, but seriously, man, just look at it, And here you'll see us passing through Keystone, South Dakota, which is it's like a little touristy town just outside Mount Rushmore, which means Mount Rushmore soon. But it was interesting. We were driving through here, and I said to my dad, this kind of reminds me of Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which if anyone's been there, it's got this kind of vibe. It's interesting. It's like the buildings are laid out so you can walk everywhere. It's the same kind of thing as Keystone, so it wasn't too unfamiliar to us. But anyway, as soon as we got to Mount Rushmore, we did notice it wasn't exactly what we expected. You know, we had this avenue of flags, which was pretty cool. And it had like its own museum, a gift shop, somewhere to buy ice cream. Like from everywhere we had seen, heard, whatever, we assumed Mount Rushmore would just be like you walk up to a viewing terrace, a small, maybe, I don't know, railings protecting you from falling into a ravine or something. But this was like really developed. There were obviously lots of people, but you know, it was entirely paved. It was nice, but we were expecting more of a nature-y thing. But yeah, good pictures, good time, worth seeing at least once in life. You know, that kind of thing. Dynamite. Weird what they can do with it. So, like I said, we are heading to our campsite from Mount Rushmore, which is just south of it, I believe. Not far at all. I think it was like a 20-minute drive, somewhere around there. And obviously we get a little more wooded, and yeah, once we hit the campsite, I will have a video, you know, from the campsite, telling you about the campsite. And I'll even have some pictures of it, and I will showcase those. So, yeah, look forward to it. And guys, we're here. We made it to the campground. There's Angel. She's adorable, as always. But yeah, it's a pretty cool place. We got like a little creek down here. There's our tent. That's our tent. And if you look there where my dad is, there's like a creek running. He's looking for firewood right now. I'm about to go help him, but I just wanted to show off the campsite. It's pretty nice. Oh, I got a hat. Look at that. Look at my hat. All right. I will return probably with pictures. So I did indeed get some pictures of the campground, mainly, obviously, as you can see, pictures of Angel. There's also this picture of the cliff face right above the creek that was right next to where we camped, as I mentioned in the video. And then after we got some firewood, we went ahead and made dinner, and here's a short video showcasing what we had for dinner that night.
Chili. Oh yeah. Sweet chili.
And that was it for day 2. The chili was good. It was very delicious. We actually saved some for day 3, but we'll get to that. And we slept well. My dad didn't sleep 100% well. The next day he proceeded to get a new mattress to sleep on, which we'll also get to that. But overall, day 2 very good. We got to see the Badlands. We got to see Corn Palace. We got to see Mount Rushmore. Yeah, Some must-sees in America, I must say. South Dakota has some good stuff. There's a whole lot of nothing, and then some good stuff. South Dakota. But anyway, now we move on to day 3, and yeah. I think that's our take it easy day, so probably going to be a little shorter, maybe not. Maybe all these days are going to be 30 minutes. I don't really know. We'll see. If they're all 30 minutes, this is going to be like a, what, 6-hour long video? We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, to day 3.